Hello guys, good morning.
So let's have a look at Roy's cooking this morning.
So I have prepared for James an Australian tradition. We had one of our viewers send this to us as a wedding gift. It's a sandwich press. Do you have these in America?
Probably, yeah.
So it's got my favourite on toast is chunky peanut butter with butter and melted cheese.
Wow.
So James,
Okay.
here you go, mate.
All right. I know I'm going to like that.
Yeah.
That's from Roosevelt
and Nick. Yeah.
Australia. I'm Australian.
From who?
I want to buy like that too.
Yeah, sandwich.
Karen almost bought you the exact same thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I
lucky.
got. Yeah,
Wow.
there's a waffle and also kuya.
Yeah,
you have 4 waffles.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had plates for waffle too. Does that one come with plates for waffle?
Nah, that's just for bread.
Okay, okay, interesting.
So
Hello, Karen.
you don't really have to cut it down the middle. You can break it or
Yeah,
just
yeah.
eat it. But isn't it bizarre how knives aren't really used over here much? It's just
They'll have like one favorite.
forks and spoons.
They'll have one favorite that's for like the serious cutting, and then everything else is like not important.
Oh yeah, and when they use a knife, they chop and just chop.
Tauntaun in our family
Yeah.
is like the knife guy. So if
Right.
somebody needs a really sharp knife, they're looking for Tauntaun.
All right, mate.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Appétit. It might be piping hot inside. Just be careful.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
It's really good. This is your Australian breakfast.
Oh yeah, man. Chunky peanut butter. It's actually called Skippy.
We have Skippy in America. That's an American brand,
Is
right?
it? Yeah, we don't have it in Australia.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's from America.
Right.
Maybe the Filipinos, Skippy brand got brought over here. Maybe they licensed it or something. But
Maybe.
that's American. I grew up with those commercials and that peanut butter.
Right.
Yeah, Peter Pan peanut butter and Skippy.
Well, Americans invented almost everything, but maybe the extra chunky peanut butter is a bit more of an Australian thing. I don't know. Yeah.
Nope. Chunky peanut butter is an American thing too.
Okay. We don't know everything that's originated. Like, for example, Stanley Tools. Stanley, the brand.
Yeah.
I thought that was Australian my whole life. And then I made a video. I'm like, oh, look, they've got a Stanley tool here. It's an Australian brand. And a few Americans were like, no,
Yep,
that's
it's
from
American
America.
brand.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we grew up with Stanley Tools for sure.
Yeah.
Common American brand. All right, we're back at Ray and Roy's house. We're gonna have a look at the pigs and the chickens this morning.
Good morning. Let's go.
The baboy and the Manuk, I should say.
Good morning, Lili. Good morning, young Jennifer.
Good morning. It looks like so much more space here than it used to.
Yeah, this was all put up for the wedding so they could cook all the food. So it's finally coming back down now. So, and then we're going to obviously clear this again, and hopefully this
The grass will
carabao
take off.
grass is going to join. As you can see, it looks like it's got some runners going.
Oh, it will.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm really hoping it'll be nice and flat grass so we can put a badminton net across the middle.
Oh, that'd be so much
so
fun.
we can play badminton.
Yeah.
You like badminton, Lilo? Yeah. So every morning, James, I'm going to come out here because of the way the chicken coop was made. Like I just said to the blokes, I'd like a chicken coop, and I didn't give them any plans, and that was probably my bad. And they just made a 10 rooster cage thing. So then I was like, oh no, this is not really humane, just shoving them in a rooster cage. So I said, let's build this where they can be on the ground, blah blah blah.
So these are 45-day?
Yeah, so right here I've got them all sleeping together overnight.
So is that an incandescent bulb?
It's a 100 watt, just a cheap, I guess it's called incandescent.
It's not an LED.
No.
Okay, so I was going to say, where did you get that? But here in the Philippines, apparently you can still get them?
Yeah.
Because you can't get those in the U.S. That's exactly what we do. We put a 100-watt bulb when we used to be able to get them.
Right.
And we also have the infrared heat bulbs.
Right.
And they outlawed those for energy reasons. They stopped selling them in the United States, and now they got.
I'm going to buy myself one from Lazada or something like one of those proper brooding heat lamps.
Yeah, they use them. They got them with the reflective, like aluminum cover and a ceramic.
Right. This is a cheeky rooster. Shouldn't be in there. So I'm gonna scrape this rice husks back a little bit, and then put some new stuff down so that they can get on the new stuff.
All right. Well, you got compost anyway. That's a good way to make compost.
Yeah. The problem is, James, I don't know where to have a compost pile.
Or it won't make a lot of stench.
Yeah, because we've already close to the neighbours with chickens and pigs.
So what do you do? Disperse it under the field?
Well, so far, yeah, something like that with the chickens. But, and obviously we've got to
take it down your farm. You're gonna have to take it down your farm.
Yeah, but that's a mission.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I just need to find a shovel or a scraper.
In the U.S., well, what we would do is the tractor and the old manure spreader. You get the loader, shovel it up, and dumping.
Bear with me, James. Maybe you can talk about the pigs a little bit while I find a shovel, brother.
So Nanai and Karen's family, basically, they're really good at this thing with the farrowing crate, and they got their own way of doing it. They use bamboo. Your steel is a much better long-term solution, but they got a hole in the wall on each side, and they slide the bamboo across, and it works. It works because they stay on it,
Okay. Okay. Hopefully this rooster will jump
Yeah, you
out.
want me to get it right? I need to do a little work this morning.
Yeah, man.
All right. What are we gonna do? Just shovel it forward and put it where?
Let's try and get the rooster out first. Are you good
rooster?
at grabbing
I
roosters?
thought you were gonna shovel. Yeah, I can grab the rooster. You want to catch him or do you want to let him go?
Just let him out.
Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, just chuck him on the ground here.
There you go.
Sweet, yeah.
You dummy.
Yeah, just gonna slide it all forward like that, man.
You're just gonna leave it in front of the pen?
Yeah, and I'll just scoop it up later.
All right. Yeah, this is good for it. Just throw it out in the field. Let it sit for 6 months. It'll be good for planting.
Yeah, and we can get it for free. This rice husks. And I've also seen that I can buy carbonized rice husks,
Yeah,
which is
all
the
good.
burnt stuff.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, and that's only 70 pesos a sack.
That's a good deal. If you're gonna grow vegetables, that's the best.
Yeah, that's from Bago City, which is on the way to Bacolod. And have you seen a YouTube channel by a young Canadian bloke called Andrew Fletch?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing the 45 days, and I've been learning a lot from him.
45 days is nice because it's
That's
45
good, man.
days. It's a short-term
I'll do this.
investment.
Yep.
I get it. I need a little workout for me. Don't forget, I've been driving around this island.
Right.
Cooped up in that car.
Yeah.
And it's not good. I'd rather be out doing stuff. I mean, I like exploring. I like seeing what's over the next, mountain. But it's not easy sitting in that car.
Right.
Ironically, it's hard work sitting in the car.
Yeah.
I don't like it. So.
Yeah.
But we got some incredible footage. I learned so much about this island. I learned I need to stay here probably for come vacation over here for a month every year.
It's so funny how it works like that, man. Like you live in your hometown, your home island, whatever, and you think, oh yeah, it's not that great. And then other people visit and they go, wow, this is the best island I've ever seen.
I love Aklan.
Yeah.
I love the whole Aklan River. And I really love the mountains.
Yeah.
I'm a mountain kind of guy. The beaches are great too.
Yep.
But for me, the mountains is where it's at.
Right.
And you've got some amazing mountains here.
Right.
I mean, we're at the foot of Mount Kanlaon, the active volcano, and not only that, when I think mountains, I always think about hard scrabble country. The ground's not so good.
Right.
But your mountains here, the soil is so fertile. You grow anything here, and they do grow just about everything here, and so you got everything.
Yep. And now I'm just gonna chuck some new stuff down, and this rice husk has like some weevils in it or something, and the chickens love to eat them.
Well, there's one thing that I've discovered from talking to Levi. The rice husks also tend to bring in mites.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to treat for mites. Keep an eye on them when it crosses certain thresholds. I don't know what they are. There's like, if you search online, it'll say like maybe even count the mites on them.
Right.
And when it crosses a certain threshold, you treat them.
Well, man, there was a native Manook that was laying eggs up here, right?
Uh-huh.
She was there for a couple of weeks. And then, after she was finished, I finally was able to move her because I'd known from one layer that was laying over there that when they're laying, the mites there's a lot of them, man. And they get all over.
Uh-huh.
I moved this basket away. And even if I touched over here, the basket was over there, they would just go like this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no.
So it's easy to cure. Once you know they have it and you want to, it's pretty easy to get the right.
What do, man?
There's several options. I don't know if it's okay to say on YouTube. You know, again, I'll do the disclaimer. I'm not a veterinarian or anything, but there's options like Levi uses a permethrin bath. They sell in little sachets here.
Okay.
You mix it with water and you bathe them basically. You give the chicken a bath.
Okay.
And there's several different powders available with different ingredients.
Mm-hmm. So I just take them out 2 at a time and put them in their little day spot where they're super happy down here, man. And they've got shelter from the rain. They've got a little bit of sun up the back. They would love more sun, but I can't do anything about that.
I would say you're doing a better job than most people because you're giving them the light bulb, which is hugely important.
Right.
It dries the air out and keeps them warm. Because even when these guys are young, man, they look big. They're big, but they're young. Mm. And even when they're that young, they normally, if they get cold, they can normally in nature they can go hide under mama.
Right.
So you take that light bulb away, and they don't have mama, they get stressed.
Have you ever had black astrolabe?
Okay. This has got some Astrolorp blood, but Astrolorps that I had never had the brown.
Oh, it might be a little bit mixed.
So maybe he's got a little Rhode Island Red or something.
Yeah, because the lady I got him off was breeding both of them.
So she's probably crossing the Reds and the Off, which is not a bad cross.
Yeah.
The best cross is to get those decalbs and cross them to the Rhode Island Red.
Yeah, man.
That lays a lot of eggs. Those are very vigorous birds.
Right.
You get a lighter bird than a Rhode Island Red, but it's still a brown egg layer. So you get that brown egg premium, but it's got a lot more efficiency.
Right.
Hybrid vigor, they don't tend to die off.
Come here, baby. Yeah, so these 45 days, they cost 65 pesos each as chicks from the Pacifico in La Carlotta.
There you go, I'll catch them.
And,
yeah, we got guys selling them all the time too.
yeah.
Are you just taking the big guys out, or are you taking the little guys?
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you grab.
Everybody?
They're all coming.
Yeah, these are. I believe these are Rhode Island Red Australorp crossbreeds.
Right.
Which is good.
Yeah. I don't really care because they're just going to be personal egg consumption. White ones in here. Yeah.
There you go, buddy. We don't want to toss those guys. You'll slip a tendon if you toss them.
They're actually strong though. This is the second batch I got of them, and the first batch a lot died, mate. But I don't think we were getting the heat right. But also Noel, one of our commenters, he said, I think actually the first batch you got was a lot weaker than the second. And
okay. I can give a little dissertation on that too. So I've hatched a lot of eggs, and I noticed what you're feeding the mother bird that lays the egg matters a lot to the vigor and the hatchability of your eggs. So free range eggs hatch. I've seen free range eggs hatch 90+%.
Right.
And I've seen eggs from caged chickens that are fed the regular laying mix, like less than 50%. Now there's a lot of other variables, but I've collected them side by side from the ones that were out and the ones that were in cage and hatched them in the same incubator. And definitely the ones that were out tended to hatch much easier and be more vigorous. So there's so much that goes into the vigor of your stock, your chickens. So
yep.
It matters. Nutrition really matters.
Look how they love picking at it. They just find all the bugs in there.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's good for their health, you know.
Yeah, when you drive around the Philippines and you see I always laugh when I see some chicken running around out there and some lady chasing them around the rice that they're drying in the road.
Yeah, right.
They'll be out there stealing the rice.
Yeah.
Native birds.
Yeah.
And there'll be a farmer with a stick running around behind them.
Mm. Yeah, these 45 days are really susceptible if you don't do perfect with their temperature and stuff. They get sick and they die. They're not hardy really at all.
No, these guys got a little bit of a mite eye, a little bit of mite or something in the eye. You might want to.
Oh, okay.
It's maybe guy just got pecked in the eye.
Oh, that one that one there, or are you talking about all of them?
This one. His eye's a little.
What about the other eye?
He could have some kind of sinusitis thing going on with the. That could be a infection. Amoxicillin. A lot of people are just dose some of the amoxicillin tablets.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I just started doing that the other day actually with one of them. Yeah, from this second batch, I only bought 10 on the second batch, and I've only had one die. And as you can see, there's always one or two smaller ones that don't really grow, like. But they're so genetically modified, like I don't know, like they're just designed to grow fast, and they die.
Well,
they don't.
Technically, they're not genetic modified. Means humans have gone in and spliced the DNA.
Right.
That's a natural way of cross. They're crossbred.
So they're not genetically modified.
No, they're not genetically modified.
Okay.
It's crossbreeding. The corn is the BT corn. That's genetic modification.
Okay.
Roundup Ready. That's genetic modification.
Yep.
This is hybridization.
Okay.
What you got?
Right.
That's the right term.
Okay.
That's just by crossing them for the traits you want. The different kinds of line crossing, out crossing.
Right.
Different tactics for doing all that stuff.
So yeah, I'll just keep them through the day. Now I'll just give them some fresh water and a bit more feeds, and then close this up. And if it rains, we just put the vinyl over the top to keep it a bit drier. And I just leave them in there right until it becomes dark, and they love being down there as opposed to being in a cage.
Yeah, they don't look stressed at all. So
they're waiting for their water and their feed.
This looks fine to me. Yeah. Now it's going to matter what your feed is. The only thing I haven't seen is the feed.
Yeah. So
are you buying a mixed a regular ration from the, or are you mixing your own?
It's just from the feed shop at this point. Just crumble.
What's in it? Cassava?
I don't know.
Okay, now. Some people have had issues here with cassava-based feeds,
right.
And if the feed maker cuts corners, the cassava can affect their performance because cassava makes cyanide when they eat it, and that affects their oxygen uptake and everything in their blood.
Right.
And so you gotta watch that cassava percentage and make sure. Just keep an eye on if all your chickens are looking kind of depressed. Yep. Suspect the feed and maybe go to something that's not cassava based.
Wow.
But I'm not saying this is, but it certainly doesn't look like it's corn based. Very little corn in this one.
Okay. Just gonna find the ice cream. Here it is.
Because I know a couple guys that got a feed that the feed mill was using cassava almost exclusively.
Yeah.
To make the pellets, and the chickens died.
Wow.
He had a lot of chickens too. He had a lot. Took him a little while to figure out what was causing it. All right, well, that's Roy's chicken operation here. So,
do you want to come and talk about the pigs a little bit?
Chicken and pig operation, yeah. So, I haven't been involved in the farrowing.
Yeah.
And
this cat.
Nanai and the family has they've got their methods. They pretty much. I think last time they had 2 litters, and they might have only lost 1 between the 2 litters.
Wow.
And what they do is they put a piece of bamboo. They put bamboo to keep the pigs, the sow, away from the young.
Wow.
So your crate is very elaborate compared to what they do.
Yeah, we saw a tag-along video on YouTube and copied that with the rebar. We were going to use the number 2 pipe. But as soon as I brought the number 2 pipe home, everybody said, "Oh, you can't use that for that," because it would have been a big expense just for a farrowing cage. So then I said, "All right, I found another video with rebar, and everyone was okay with using rebar. So once she's done farrowing, we'll just grind it off and move it out, and then when it's needed again, we can just weld it back on.
Yeah, just spot weld it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working out.
We lost How many was this one, Papa? She had 12 or 13 piglets. 13 at the start. 13, and one died. So then it was one died at birth, and then there was 12, and then there's been a couple get squashed. What about the sick one, Papa? Is the sick one still alive? Yeah, look at that, it's still alive. Yesterday I thought that one was going to die.
He's shivering.
Yeah, man.
You might want to get him under a heat lamp.
Yeah. Look at now, he's getting smashed.
Yeah. Bring him in, dry him off, put him under the heat lamp. But then you gotta feed him, which is not easy.
Yeah.
Because they don't do good on milk replacer at all. Pig Growlac or whatever.
The pig guy who brought the male pigs over, and he's done everything. Yesterday he came over and castrated them.
Okay.
Apparently they grow better.
Yeah.
And I said, what did the pig guy say about this sick piglet? And Raya said, it is what it is.
Yeah, it happens.
And
you can spend all your time nursing these sick ones, and then at the end of the day they die anyway. So it's maybe not a good way to spend your time nursing.
Oh my gosh, he's about to get so squashed.
Yeah. You aggressive? Very.
Yeah, yesterday they let these little ones out into the yard. They were so cute. I wonder if they're going to do it today.
I like the way they free range the pigs here. I go to some pretty far away places, remote, and I love seeing the free range pigs. It's amazing.
Yeah. They
used to do that in Missouri years ago. I have seen it on occasion down in the Ozarks, but they'd fence 400 or 500 acres with hog fencing and let the hogs all loose.
Right.
That's the way they used to do it during the summer in the old days. They don't do that anymore because the corporations took it over.
Okay.
All right, there's the pig and Bob Boy and Manook update.